makes that everyday shortstop good?
Oh, for me, the first thing that I felt was really pain for Gavin, like a young kid that has been working his ass off to be ready for the season, to be the everyday shortstop for this team and be a big part of this club. And I mean, I just feel bad for him, that he's gonna have to go through whatever he have to do. But I'm pretty sure he's gonna come out stronger than ever, and he's been working really hard, so I know he's not going to stop. What it means for me is what I've been preparing for. I've been playing shortstop every day for the last 4 or 5 years of my career, so I went into the off-season thinking that I need to prepare for 162 games, and here it is. Here's an opportunity that I'm not going to take for granted. I know what I have to do to be part of a winning team, and I'm looking forward for this opportunity and to actually post every single day and be ready to contribute as much as I can to win a World Series.
Yesterday you talked about just trying to serve everybody here. I'm sure you were prepared if a situation with an injury came up to be ready.
Yeah, it could have been a short, it could have been a second, a third, a first base. I mean, regardless of this is a team, it doesn't matter who's going down or it happens to be injured, you gotta be ready. If you're the guy on the bench and you gotta be a role player and you gotta be serving for your team, you gotta be ready for these opportunities. Unfortunately, it happened to Luxy, and that means me playing shortstop. That's what I need to do, and like I said, I prepared for this opportunity, and I'm gonna be ready for it.
All right, Miguel, let's talk about today's scrimmage. How you feeling? What'd you see out there?
I feel pretty good, man. And the hand is the most important thing for me right now. How's it feeling at the play? If I make any plays or anything like that, diving and doing all that stuff is going to be important for me to test it before I go to WBC first and then before the season start. So it's always nice to start seeing a little bit more of a competitive at-bats, when you face guys that want to get you out and you want to get hit against them. So that's my takeaway from first kind of scrimmage there.
Yeah, I saw you on the hit there and the dive from Miguel Vargas. You were yelling about Doc about the shift. What was your thoughts on that shift? A little nice play by Miguel Vargas there.
Yeah, no, pretty good play, and pretty good call by Doc. He knows me for a little while now. I've been playing against him for the last 8 years. So yeah, he knows I like to go the other way with 2 strikes. I keep myself short and I try to shoot the ball the other way if they give me a pitch too. So really happy for Miggy and the way that he's been working on defense. I'm really excited about that kid, and hopefully we can continue to make strides for him to be a complete player.
Yeah, and as far as those strides, what's something you think maybe he could key in on just to get that much better with all the work you put in with him?
Yeah, just focus on routines, like he's going to be able to find his own routines, what works for him on the defensive part, because when you get to the big leagues, it's a little bit overwhelming when you play every single day. You got to worry about what do you need to do against the pitcher that night, how you feeling, how's your body feeling through a lot of games and all that. So I feel like if he can continue to do a routine that is sustainable for the whole year and take grounders with purpose during practice, I think he's going to be okay.
Yeah, and in the box you faced another new Dodger, Noah Syndergaard. What was your takeaways from that? How do you think he looked there on the mound?
Oh, the thing is, like, asking me about Syndergaard is kind of tricky because I faced him so many times in my career. I feel like I can't get away from him. But it's always a good match. It's always battles with me and Noah. I have the ultimate respect for that guy. I always like the way he pitched when he pitched against me and against us. But now that I have him on the same team, I'm pretty excited to play behind him. He's looked pretty healthy, which is something that I'm pretty happy to see because I know what he's been through the last couple of years. But I'm happy for him and looking forward to play behind him.
Yeah, and as far as physically goes, do you feel that you're at 100%?
Yeah, I feel like it still take some time to get into like the whole 9-inning game. Like you have to play days like today that you sit down and get up again and play a couple innings. Then hopefully Saturday I'll be playing a little bit more. Then hopefully I can ramp it up for WBC because like if I start a game in the WBC, it's gonna be all out for your country. So a little different preparation, but I feel like you have to get it going and you have to take your opportunities a little bit more. With a sense of urgency. I don't see a way that we're gonna like panic or anything like that, but we gotta play with a little bit of urgency the first couple games here in spring.
Yeah, and speaking of the WBC, what are you most looking forward to?
play for my country, man. To put that uniform on, you know, like have the opportunity to play for my country and for everybody back home, you know, and have the opportunity to be in the same locker room with a lot of players that you idolize, and like guys like Miguel Cabrera, Gleyber Torres, Jose Altuve, Ronald Acuña, that you're probably not going to have the opportunity to play with them. You know him as a person, but being in the same locker room with all those stars and all the people with the same pride of your country, I think it's going to be the best thing that I'm looking for.
Yeah, that sounds great. And you talk about the clubhouse that you were in last year in Miami. This one, some more veterans, some more all-stars. This is a team that has World Series expectations. Just talk about the difference being in this clubhouse this year versus last year in Miami.
Yeah, personally, I feel like it's going to be a lot of weight off my shoulders, just coming here and being part of the puzzle, you know, and that's how I feel. You know, I feel like I'm trying to get here just to fit in with the boys. And I mean, if I'm going to use my leadership, I'm going to use it in a kind of different way, because I know we got guys here to my right and to my left that I can go to, you know, and I can learn from. I'm pretty happy with the way, you know, like Freddie, Mook, Kirsch, Austin Barnes, and all those guys welcome me to this organization. And I mean, we have a pretty good train of head. You know, like when you have that people in place, all you have to do is continue to be a part of the puzzle, and that's exactly how I feel in this clubhouse.
Excellent. So last question, as a fellow shoe head, how was it like playing Mookie's Jordan 5s?
Yeah, Mookie's gonna be my agent from now on.
Yeah.
So I mean, guys like him, you know, like you don't really have to ask much. They take care of people. Even when I wasn't playing with him, I got a pair of him in 2019 when I was playing against him. So it's special, man. You know, like we're like family here. We're like brothers, and really cool shoes too. You know, like I'm a Jordan guy. You know, I don't have a Jordan deal, but I try to get as many as I can, because that's how I like to play. So yeah, excited about what Mookie have in his locker, because I probably can be using some of that.
Yeah, it's like Christmas, right? But hey, thank you so much, Miguel. Continue to have your great spring, man. Take it easy. Good luck in the WBC.